You are watching Fugitive Red-Eye, and if you've been a long-time viewer of this channel, which I'm sure most of you have not, then you know that from time to time I like to do DVD collection videos. Well, that's exactly what this is today. Today's video is completely dedicated to these zip-up DVD cases. My family went through a phase of throwing away all the cases and putting them in these zip-up cases, which, to try and save space. Problem with these is they can scratch the discs pretty bad. And in fact, a lot of the discs in this one in particular are really scratched up, and some don't even work at all, so I would not recommend this as a way to keep your DVDs. Honestly, I might rebuy a bunch of these and just keep this case here for, camping and stuff, for, spares. It's in this case that I keep most of my Simpsons seasons. Here's Season 1 and 2. Season 4, I don't have Season 3 in here. Season 3, one of my brothers has, but he has the actual case because we bought that later on after we went through this whole phase of getting rid of cases. Okay, here's Season 6. Season 5's not in here. I have it in an actual case. Season 8, Season 7 I also have in an actual case. Season 10, again, Season 9, ditto. Simpsons movie, I Am Legend, Special Edition, Scooby-Doo, 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 Signs is really scratched to shit and hardly works. Harry Potter for some reason, The Marine, terrible movie, Finding Nemo, Mission Impossible 3, which I don't think I've actually seen and I didn't know I had, Grandmasters of Wrestling, Andre the Giant, and a bunch of train stuff my great uncle gave me for some reason. A blank disc, Brother Bear, Monsters Inc., Pirates of the Caribbean, Jumanji, Rugrats All Grown Up, Invader Zim. Now these are really scratched up, and so a lot of episodes do work, but also a lot of episodes don't. I'm probably going to rebuy these at some point. I was going to get the house box, but it's really expensive and rare. Although I did order the special features disc that comes with the house box that I'll be doing in a later video. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, these two came in cereal boxes, so they didn't actually have a case to begin with. Franklin, who all remembers that show? I mean, that hasn't been on for ever. Goosebumps, and then Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood, more Goosebumps, various cartoons. Incredible Hulk Disc 1 to Season 1 of the 70s series. Those are scattered throughout these cases, so it's hard to keep track of. Men in Black 2, Disc 2, not Disc 1. On to the next case. Here we have Thomas the Tank Engine for some reason. More Thomas the Tank Engine, just recorded off of our VHSs for our own backup case because the tapes were starting to wear out. Pete's Dragon, which my brother was obsessed with for ever. Moonwalker. Disc that doesn't work. Medea Goes to Jail. Son of the Mask, horrible movie. Useless DVD junk, that's a bunch of stuff that is all scratched up and hardly works, so I literally labeled it useless. Correction, this was actually useless video game junk. It was us trying to make our own machinima, and it didn't work out. Here's Modern Warfare 2, the only game in this case that I think anyway, the only game in this case, yeah. And a bunch of feature films for families that my mom purchased a while back. Indiana Jones, Crystal Skull. A bunch of cartoon collections from the dollar store that were pretty nice to have because they're older classic cartoons. Still more of those. More of those. We have a lot of those. Still more. No, hey, another game in there. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. The White Gorilla. Both of those are also from the dollar store. More cartoons. More cartoons. Freddy vs. Jason, a censored TV version that was on TV. I actually bought the real version later on because fuck that. Mouse and Mole, that was a tape that came with some Crayola crayons and the tape was starting to wear out, so it's a DVD now. Pokemon, the first movie. Same thing. Fluke, same thing. Vampires Suck. Old Cartoon Network stuff. Homer Palooza. What the hell is that one? Tango and Cash, don't know what that is. The Wild. Big Fat Liar. Now this disc, surprisingly, this movie works last time I checked. But if you look at it, it has a huge crack in the disc, which I don't know if it's visible enough on... There it is. But it still works, surprisingly. And more cartoons. Much more cartoons. We have a lot of these. Blank disc and another blank disc, I think. Nope, that's not a blank disc. That's, fuck is that? Oh, it's more cartoons. Time Machine, that's a good movie. More cartoons. Ghost Rider, disc 2. Disc 1, I think, is in a different thing. Bunch of Jesus movies that my mom... a bunch of, like, religious shit. Corpse Bride. Narnia, for some reason. Lake Placid. Another blank disc. Happily Never After. The only good one. The second one fucking sucked. Another feature films for families. Bullshit. Pokemon. Us trying to make our own machinima again. More feature films, more cartoons, more feature films for families, more religious shit. Shrek, The Golden Compass, A Blank Spot, more Harry Potter shit. And what the hell's that one? I think it's Alvin and the Chipmunks. Ooh, hate that movie. Love the cartoon, hate the movie. Oh, there's disc 1 of Ghost Rider. More feature films for families, Free Willy, more cartoons, Incredibles, Snow Day, Pirates of the Caribbean, Transformers, X-Men, Robots, more feature films for families shit. No, this just doesn't work. I don't know what's on it. More dollar store horror movies. A music CD, Short Circuit, more feature films for families, and Gamera. Godzilla 98. More machinima shit. Pirates of the Caribbean. More cartoons. A SpongeBob DVD game. And this one I'm not going to show because it has people that I went to school with. It's an end of the year project. And more feature films for families. So yeah. Okay, so here's the third one. This one is mostly just a bunch of stuff to back up the DVR because we filled up our DVR quite a bit, especially my mother. Back when we had an older DVR. So there is still quite a few actual DVDs in here. This is more feature films for families shit. There's The Kid, a movie with Bruce Willis. Monster House. Disc 2 of The Incredible Hulk. One of the Herbie movies. Van Helsing backed up. Again, these are backups to clear up some space on our DVR. That's another religious thing, another feature films for families, more cartoons, more dollar horror movies, The Forgotten, more feature films for families, some stuff about the Civil War, some diabetes thing, Malibu Pilates, another copy of Transformers, more cartoons. I don't know quite what this... Oh, yeah, I do know what this is. These are all just backups for the DVR. X-Men. More cartoons. More feature films for families. Shit. Blank disc. Incredibles. Demo disc. One of the Burger King games. Sneak King, to be specific. Willy Wonka. Captain Ron, whatever the hell that is. Inside Man. Few more games, and music CD Tank, or no, that's a movie. More attempts to make machinimas, more cartoons, more attempts to make machinimas and stuff like that. Showdown Legends of Wrestling, more stuff backed up. Sorcerer's Apprentice, Pac-Man World 2, and more stuff backed up in cartoons. Evel Knievel and Herbie, more blank discs, more of the same, more of that shit too. I mean, this one's mostly just backup shit. More of that. The Pretender, more of those. Halo Legends, more of those again. And iRobot, music CD, more of those. Another attempt to make a machinima. Rudolph. One of those old claymation ones. Penguins of Madagascar. Another Man Apart. Some computer game. Some stuff. Dick and Jane. More feature films for family shit. And another dollar horror movie. And more Christmas shit. There you go. Bam.